A local man fought for this country in World War II, and tonight he's still treating those wounds that he got in the South Pacific.
This wound has been an off and on battle for him, for decades.
Willie White almost had to have a leg amputated nearly 8 decades after that injury.
But Channel 9's Amelia White found out a dedicated Rock Hill doctor saved his limb.
Some wounds remain open.
At the time that they did a skin graft on his leg.
For Willie James White, his leg injury dates back to 1944 when he was wounded in the line of duty in World War II.
And we got hit by the Japanese Air Force. When the alarm go off, you automatically know what it means, because you train to react.
Now hard of hearing, I communicated with White by writing my questions. He told me about his time aboard a destroyer ship off the coast of Saipan when Japanese aircrafts attacked the ship with multiple bombs.
I got blown, and that's where I got hurt.
After the attack, White continued to serve in the U.S. Navy for the next 47 years. He says his time in the service took him across the world on countless missions.
Japan, Saudi Arabia, Italy, France, Greece, you name it. There was no special job for me. In the Navy, I try to do a little everything,
But throughout his tours and even after retirement, he was still carrying a wound he thought was closed.
But this wound has been an off and on battle for him, for decades. And so that's where we came into the picture.
At 100 years old, White receives weekly treatments for his battle scar at Piedmont Medical Wound Care Center in Rock Hill. Allison Garten is White's doctor. She's been working closely with him for the last 2 years.
When I first saw this wound, I thought we had our work cut out for us.
Dr. Garten says a part of White's treatment included removing all unhealthy tissues. Over time, White's wound went from a chronic to an acute condition.
It just amazes me that somebody of his age is just such a wonderful patient.
They worked on it until they got all that clean. What you see now is back to my normal leg. They did all that.
In Rock Hill, Amelia White, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.